I call the Ayer Board of Assessors meeting for Wednesday, the 30th to order at 2 p.m. First up, we have the agenda.
I have read this previous, so I will make a motion that we accept the agenda as written.
I'll second that motion, Ed. All those in favor of approving the agenda, say aye, please.
Aye.
Chair says aye. Motion carries. Let's see, next up, has everyone had a chance to read their November 30th minutes?
One thing looked odd to me, and tell me if I'm just all wet here. Under new business, it says there were no items of old business discussed by the Board of Assessors. Is that where that belongs?
No, it does not. I'll strike that.
Just strike it?
They're not, no, under new business.
Everything that's under old business belonged there, it seemed.
That's right.
Yeah, that was left over from a previous. I'll just strike there were no items of old business and
Okay.
amend the meeting, amend the minutes for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything else looked good to me. Take
Look,
my black hat off here.
it looked fine to me as well.
Make a motion that we accept the minutes of November 30, Assessors meeting as written. Oh, not as written,
As amended, Eddie.
as amended, yes.
I will second that motion, Ed. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Chair says aye. That carries as amended. And Tom, looks like your minutes again.
Not by choice.
Okay.
Just gonna have to be patient with me. Sorry about that. Boom. Agenda item 4, FY 21 tax rate update. I know we haven't seen each other online since December 1 for the classification hearing, but after that meeting, all the documentation went into Boston and our tax rates were certified early in the month. As expected, the residential tax rates 14.14, in the commercial, industrial, and personal property tax rates are 29.17. After we got the rates, we were able to process the tax bills, apply exemptions and liens, and proof the bills, and everything tied out like it should have. So third and fourth quarter tax bills are going to be mailed December 31st. The third quarter bill will be due February 1st, and the fourth quarter bill will be due on May 3rd. So that's where we are right now. I've got a few more days of quiet before the bills hit the street, and then we'll be a little bit busy for a while. With respect to the third quarter bill, that's the only bill that taxpayers can appeal if they wish during the course of the year. And if someone wishes to file an appeal on their tax bill for any reason, that deadline is also February 1st. The bills will look a little bit different this year. We have a new billing contractor. I think I mentioned this at classification, and there's a lot more detail to the bills. And what it actually does is it breaks out the Community Preservation Act surcharge from the property taxes. So it sort of itemizes it so people can see exactly what the CPA amount is. And again, as I mentioned at classification, the CPA is 3% this year, but the preliminary bills, when they were calculated, they used the 1%. So you're going to see a disproportionate increase on third and fourth quarter bills for the CPA amount, just because of the timing you know, the timing of the procedure under statute, so it's not that big a deal, but yeah, ready to move into 2021, and like I say, everything looks pretty good today. With respect to this today's meeting, there are no executive, excuse me, there's no executive session on the agenda, which is fine, but starting in January, when the appeal process begins, we're going to have to go into executive session to deal with property appeals, because the abatement applications themselves are not public record. So that'll be a little bit cumbersome, but I'm sure we can, I mean, given the whole Zoom environment, but I'm sure we can overcome that. So I think for the months of January and February, the board generally meets every 2 weeks if possible, just until such time as we get through the appeal period. So, but again, we can address the next meeting at the end of this meeting, but we're going to be busy for a couple of months. In any event, any questions from the board on tax rates or tax bills or anything of that nature?
No, not for me.
Nope.
Thank you. Gotta hang on to that agenda or I'm lost, I'm telling you. Today's meeting is, you know, we pretty much do this every year. This is, most of the agenda items relate back to the board voting on exemptions, liens, and other items that get posted on tax bills. We've posted them, but it still requires a Board of Assessor approval. So I'm going to take care of that now. So anytime I get through one of these agenda items, it's got, in case I forget, just remind me that it requires a Board of Assessor vote for approval. And again, I think we spoke about it last time, but you know, I don't know if I figured it out yet. Eventually, we're going to have to sign all of this stuff, and it's starting to pile up a little bit. So it's at some point we're going to have to be the assessor courier service and run these documents around and get the appropriate signatures. But the important thing is we get the votes in the minutes, and you do act on these as is required by statute. The first item that I have for your approval is FY21 statutory exemptions. That starts on page 4 of your packet and actually runs all the way to page 10. You don't really need to read all 10 pages. 95 taxpayers have applied and qualified for statutory exemptions. These are tax exemptions for senior citizens, veterans, blind, surviving spouses. We posted 95 of them. The exemptions themselves total $49,890 with an additional $2,420.40 reduction in the Community Preservation Act surcharge. Anytime there's an abatement or exemption applied to a property, they get a proportional reduction in the CPA surcharge. So if you go all the way to page 10 of this report, you'll see that the total amount of the 95 statutory exemptions plus CPA totals $52,310.40. And if it all looks like it's in order to the board, just a motion to approve the FY21 statutory exemptions as and corresponding CPA reduction per recommendation of the assessing administrator.
So moved.
Just one question on that, Tom.
Yeah.
In the case where somebody qualifies for more than one category, am I correct that they only would get the higher of the two?
You're correct. Yep, you can only
I
qualify
thought,
for.
okay. Okay.
Can I
And
ask
then-
one question also?
Let me back up. You can, yeah, I believe you can participate in the senior work program, which is a different issue,
Yeah,
and still receive a statutory exemption.
gotcha.
Tom, what page are you on?
Well, Paul, I stopped at page 4, but on page, this agenda item runs through page 10. And at the bottom of page 10, it has the total amount of the exemptions plus the CPA at $52,310. $52,310.40. So Paul, if I were you, I would just skip to page 10. Again, for your review, I listed all of the taxpayers that were getting an exemption on the report, but we don't need to go through those. We just really need to vote on them as a group and vote on the amount.
Tom, just out of curiosity, could I ask you a question?
Sure.
In the, this goes all the way up into the abatements, et cetera, but I noticed a couple of places here, and I can't find, here's an example. It was the Baker Betty Trust, in other words, the Betty Baker Trust, I guess. I didn't realize that. It doesn't have to be to an individual?
No, it can be in a trust. It
Yeah.
depends. There's, Jacqueline would be a better person to talk to about this, but yeah, I believe if it's in a trust and you're a beneficiary of the trust, you can still qualify.
I see.
It doesn't preclude you from qualifying for an exemption.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Tom, what page would you want approved?
Just the last
Page
page 10,
10.
Paul, just that amount, $52,310.40. So I guess the motion would be a motion to approve 95 statutory exemptions with CPA totaling $52,310.40.
So moved.
I can't make the motion, so I'm not on the board, so someone's gonna have to
Well,
make that motion, I guess.
All right.
I guess the way that should read then was that I make a motion that we accept the total $2,310.40 to include both the CPA surcharge and the residential real estate taxes as recommended?
Did I hear
That's
that right,
sufficient?
Mr. Chairman, or
Yeah,
that sounded good to you?
that sounded good to me. Just procedurally, I think Ed had already made the motion, but it's fine to repeat it because we haven't voted yet.
Okay, thank you. Got a second?
So we got a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion, a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the chair says aye. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, thank you. On page 11, I have a memo from the benefits and payroll manager, Kevin Johnston, attesting to abatement amounts for individuals who participated in the senior work program. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we posted, it says 7 abatements, but one of them was a reversal. There were 6 abatements posted, including CPA totaling $5,921.99. And again, these were posted on 3rd and 4th quarter tax bills. We don't track the hours of these individuals. That's our job is to simply approve and post the abatements. So I guess I need a motion.
I may be confused here, Thomas, but I'm looking on page 11 and there are 5 names totaling $56.99.
Yeah. If you look at the report, what happened is that we posted an amount and then that amount was revised later on. I got a second memo from the benefits and payroll manager. So I had to reverse that first posting and do the new posting. And what that did was add 2 additional accounts. But you're right, it's 6 accounts totaling $5,921.99. It's just sort of the way the report works.
So it's a motion, okay, all right?
Yeah, I think the motion would be to approve the senior work program abatements as certified by the benefits and payroll manager.
For a second?
Well, yeah, again, I probably shouldn't make the motion, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still reading this. The names are matching up. I'm seeing where you get the numbers from, but there's got to be a page missing in mine, I guess.
Yeah, I have a memo that has the revised amount. One of them changed a little bit, but the total amount is correct. The 5921.99 and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are accurate. Again, the report says 7, but again, 1 abatement was reversal. So it was posted, which is 1, and then reverse, which makes 2. So it basically zeroes it out. So it's 5 abatements totaling $5921.99.
Okay. All right, so then I guess we need a motion then for the 5 senior work-off abatements totaling $5,921.99, inclusive of both the CPA surcharge and the residential real estate tax.
So moved.
All right, so we've got a motion, the chair seconds. All those in favor, say aye.
A second.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys, but if we were all sitting at a table, I could have slid over Kevin's revised memo to you, but I can't do that with Zoom, so.
Can I do that?
Hang on a sec. Let's see where we're at. So that was senior work program. Great, thank you.
Thomas, I got to ask a question about this. I'm confused a bit. Up on page 13, I see your number of 5921.99. Real estate, let's see, residential real estate and the CPA. On page 12, what is that stuff? In ink, at the top of the page, it says page 12.
Yeah, page 12, and it says 5921.99.
Yeah,
That's what the motion was for the abatement, Eddie. That's the total.
yeah, okay.
Tax and
Well,
CPA.
I see this Alan Camara 1, 2, 3 times, and I don't know.
Yeah, again, one of them's an abatement reversal. So
Yeah, one of
it's
them's-
just the munis.
One name is in here for Richard Sparazzo, and the other is his wife, Mary. I don't know. It was just confusing. Never mind.
No, Ed, I see where you're coming from. I was trying to match the last names myself, and it occurred to me that sometimes spouses have different last names.
Yeah, there's a few of those. One's a trust and one has the spouse with a different name, but I assure you it's accurate, Mr. Cornelia.
I what?
I assure you it's accurate. It's just the munis.
Oh, I don't question the accuracy at all. I just didn't quite put those pages together properly, I guess.
Yeah, if you look at the memorandum from the benefits and payroll manager
Yeah.
on page 11, you know, that specifies the person on that account who qualifies for the senior work program abatement. So, and you might see a different name on the report because of spouses or trusts or whatever, but you know, the memo from benefits and payroll, you know, identifies the person.
Okay. I
Who
don't want
earns, yeah, exemption.
to leave things up.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Let me ask one more question. Is page 14, the page you were concerned about.
Page 14, Mr. Bresnahan, is our next agenda item.
Okay,
So yeah, that's something new. That's the next thing we're gonna talk about.
Thank you.
Motion, we're all set. Yeah, agenda item 7 is the posted motor vehicle and trailer excise report for the month of November. Jacqueline posted 6 abatements totaling $566.22. So if the report, if the board approves of the report, a motion to approve the report, and at some point, we're gonna have to sign it.
All right, the chair will make a motion to approve the motor vehicle abatements totaling $566.22.
Second the motion?
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Says aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. Lose this agenda or I'm lost. Tied to my arm with a string. Agenda item 8 is approval of motor vehicle and trailer excise commitment 6 of 2020. In December, we processed the 6th motor vehicle and trailer excise commitment for the year 2020. We processed 288 bills totaling $23,573.95. So the warrant is page 15. At some point, the board's going to have to sign that. And the commitment is page 16, and we're going to have to get that to you to sign also. But I need a motion to approve the warrant and sign the commitment.
Is there a
Well,
second page?
In brief, I make a motion that we accept process the, what's the first thing here, Thomas? The commitment.
I guess the motion would be, Eddie, to approve the warrant and sign the commitment. Yeah.
Approve the warrant and sign the commitment. Okay. Commitment number 6 of 2020.
Right.
What page are we looking at?
Pages 14 and 15, Paul.
Now, Thomas, on page 16, I'm seeing all these same numbers. In other words, the 23,573,
Yep,
the fact,
That's the actual commitment.
yeah,
Yeah, you can see at the bottom, it requires the Board of Assessors. With every commitment has to be a warrant. It's sort of old school.
okay, one parallels the other, okay.
Yeah. Sort of like the cover page to the commitment, I guess. is
Gotcha.
the sense to think of it. Yeah.
All right, so we have Ed's motion on the floor at the moment. I will second Ed's motion to approve the warrant. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you, gentlemen. On page 17, I've included the assessing department monthly report for November 2020. This has already been submitted. It was due, I believe, last week or the week before. So it's already been submitted to the town manager's office, but as we've discussed at prior meetings, I it's good that the board sees it, and there's a typo. I can't do much about it now, but I'll try to be more careful next time. But we usually do a motion anyway and authorize submission, a motion to approve it and authorize submission to the town manager's office.
All right.
What page is it again, Ed?
17, Paul.
I'll second in case. we have a second.
You have to make that motion first, Paul.
I thought we just did.
Well,
I think I did the hypothetical motion, Paul.
So now we have a motion. Is there a second?
I don't think we've ever actually made the motion yet, Paul, so I will make the motion that the Board of Assessors approve the November 2020 monthly report as presented.
Is there a second?
Ed, will you second?
oh, well, Paul did, but yes, I second, yes.
Thank you.
I would second the motion.
All those in favor, please say aye to approve the monthly report.
Aye.
Aye.
Excellent, thank you. I didn't
Yeah, we have a
bring
second.
any items of old, I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't bring any items of old business to today's meeting. I don't know if there's any issue the board would like to revisit.
Only question I have, Tom, is last time we talked about the budget being level funded, but we needed, I think it was extra 8,000 or so to remain compliant. Has that gotten you any feedback yet, or are you still in the process?
No, I submitted it as we discussed at the last meeting, but I haven't sat down with the town manager or anybody on the finance committee to discuss it. But it's nothing personal. They just haven't gotten to that to the review process yet. But I believe I did get a memo today about the January 27th public meeting on the budget. So I'll confirm that date with you when I look at my email again. So yeah, I think the whole budget process is going to come fast and furious when it does stop. But to answer your original question, no, I haven't discussed it in detail with the town manager yet.
Thank you.
I have a few items of new business that I didn't get a chance to get on the agenda. They relate back to tax bills again. Unpaid water and sewer.
Cindy, I'm getting your mother, I'm on a meeting.
Hi.
I apologize.
That's okay, Eddie.
Daughter phone call.
Excuse me. Every year we get a list from Public Works, unpaid water and sewer bills, water and sewer liens that need to go on the tax bills for collection. If they remain unpaid, they go on the third quarter tax bills. These come from Public Works. They go to Lisa Gabry for auditing and processing, and then they come to me for editing and posting. But like the senior work program, it's not something that we sort of look for. It's not something we come up with ourselves. It comes from another authority, and our job is to apply it to the tax bills. What we usually do is just approve the water liens and apply them. And they have been applied. On page 18 is the a cover letter signed by the, I believe it's the select water and sewer commissioners, which selectmen, I assume, yeah, selectmen. And on page 19 is the total, the lien totals. So what we need from the Board of Assessors is just a motion to approve the 2020 lien totals as submitted by the Water and Sewer Commissioners of Town of Ayer.
I would make a motion that we accept the presentation of 108,602.08 for 2020, received from the Water Commissioners, Water and Sewer Commissioners.
Second,
Second that motion, Ed.
Who made the second? I'm sorry. It was a Paul or John? I think I heard both.
Paul,
Was Paul? Gotcha.
All right, we've got a motion and a second. All those in favor of Ed's motion, please say aye.
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 Chair says aye, carries.
How far back, Thomas, how far back can people be delinquent before they really get the axe falls, put it that way, I guess?
Eddie, I'd like to give you an answer, but all I can do is control our little end of the universe. I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's true, yeah, okay.
The water and sewer billing and process and lien process is all about.
My thought is that between the sewer and the water, when you add it up, it's over $100,000. There have to be some big deficiencies somewhere,
Yeah.
certain accounts. I don't know. As you
Yeah,
say, that's
I
not
mean,
up to us.
Like I say, our job is to post them.
Yep,
not
yep,
to come
I
up
get
with
it.
numbers, so. But that's a good question. I wish I could answer it.
Is it in order for us to send some form of message to the water and sewer? Administration?
No, it's, all we need is authorization to post them in the list of accounts that they're going to be posted to, which we got. And then after you vote it, the whole process ends there.
Right.
Thanks, guys. The last thing that I have for you relative to tax bills is we have one more lien that came from the town manager's office. It's I believe it's a Board of Health lien. One for 128 Washington Street, and the lien amount is $27,600.75, and that was posted to that account for the third quarter tax bill. So
Could I ask Thomas, 128 Washington Street, is that the one that's like way up almost opposite the Page School?
yeah, it's my understanding. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I didn't know which property that was. Thank you.
It's some Board of Health lien. I don't know the particulars of it, but again, our job is to apply it. So, but just a motion to approve the 128 Washington Street lien in the amount of $27,600.75 would be.
Not to pursue this forever, but that owner, is that the same owner that owned a house up at the top of Columbia Hill there?
I believe so. Yes.
And that it's all boarded up and everything. They're not going to see a dime of this money. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with the property, but the lien
Again,
is still existing, so hopefully.
Yeah, you have to treat
there's
it.
a
Yeah.
remedy for collection.
So you're looking for a motion on this, Tom? Or,
Yeah, motion to approve the lien.
well, I would make a motion that we approve the lien in the amount of $27,600.75 on the property at 128 Washington Street. Sufficient?
Sounds good to me.
Second,
Do So we have a motion and a second on that lien. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Chair says aye. That carries.
I think that's all I have for you. If that wasn't enough, but like I said, it's sort of a once-a-year meeting where all tax bill related matters have to be addressed. And so
Did you say, Tom, when bills are actually going out
December 31st.
on December 31st?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
they have to go out before January 1st or, you know, the due dates change. So yeah, that's the only thing that you have to be sure of is their
All right.
prior
Thank
to
you.
Jan 1. Like I explained earlier, probably should look to meet again maybe the middle of January. What I like to do when the tax bills go out, generally, you know, I mean, again, it's never perfect, but if there's some sort of error or some sort of situation that we should address as soon as possible, then I like to have a meeting sooner so we can just address those quickly and then you know, for the you know, for the benefit of the taxpayer. But yeah, I'm thinking a middle of January meeting would be good for us. I don't quite know how if we can decide right now. I have to check with APAC and IT and town manager's office to make sure times and the availability of times and dates. I guess so. I guess our next meeting, I don't know if you want to call it to be determined or
Yeah.
it'll be to be determined, but my intent is middle of January, if it's okay with the board.
Good with me.
Works for me.
That was it. What's the date that's suitable? That everyone in town is?
I didn't get that, Paul, I'm sorry.
What's the date that was just proposed?
Oh, I'm gonna say the second week in January sometime, but I gotta talk it over with the APAC and IT and town manager's office, and I'll let you know well in advance, Paul.
Okay, fine.
Very good.
Okay, then, if that's everything, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I would make a motion that we adjourn at 2:39.
I will second that motion. All those in favor to adjourn, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, excellent. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody.